Alright, young bulls. So y'all was fucking with the last one about what to tell teens. So I'm gonna tell y'all what I would have told myself if when I was younger, at like 15 to 18. Now that I'm a 25 plus, self-made, self-employed person living on their own for like 10 years. All right. So first off, bro, that relationship is not that important, bro. Unless you really believe that's your wife game, and you're a teen, and that shit low key is holding you back, bro. Cause life is all about the people you have in it and what you're influenced to do. And a big thing is influence, and I'll do a video on that later. But if you're just with this person, a lot of the thoughts you have for yourself are gonna be influenced by being with somebody and including them in it. And if you're trying to be like one of the greatest ever, touch hundreds of thousands of millions and shit like that, I ain't never touched no millions, but I've definitely touched hundreds of thousands off of self-employed shit. So being with that person that you're with at this young ass age, and if you're stressing about that shit, you should just get the fuck on, for real. That's what I tell myself too. Unless like y'all benefit from each other somehow, like not even like using each other, but unless y'all's life is really like beneficial, like maybe your living situation is better than what it would be, or some shit like that, then it's really, you're just doing that shit for experience sake. And that's good too, because that's the only way you can get experiences, by living some shit. So first off, what I tell my younger self is that relationship really is not that important, bro. In hindsight, it's still not. The only thing I gained from it is experience with the opposite gender. Yeah, and at times I was stressing that shit, and it really didn't alter my position where I'm at now, because if you're on some self-employed, self-made shit, it really just matters what you do, and then the people you meet in your journey of this dream chasing, right? And there goes the second one. Chase that dream as early as you can, bro. Just start. You know, last one I said, the last video y'all fucking with, said some shit about technical skills and whatnot. It's essentially the same thing. Like, the sooner you start chasing your dream, the closer you're gonna get to finding out how to get there, what you're good or bad at. Goddamn, is this the dream that you actually want, or is it some other shit? Because I started off chasing my dreams probably when I was 16 through music, and that's still my dream. But ultimately, by me chasing it then, when I launched my brand, maybe like 6 years in the dream chasing, I started my brand that changed my life monetarily, where I don't have to work, where I have all this shit in my crib that's off of clothes. So chase that dream as early as possible, bro. And that doesn't mean like you don't work a job. It means you're young and you have hella time on your hands and hella energy, and the older you get, just the less energy you'll have, like just naturally, like on some biological shit. So you start chasing your dreams sooner, you'll be able to just balance shit better. And then once you get older, it'll get to a point where it's kind of like one takes over the other. Like, while you're young as fuck, you can handle staying up till like the AM, like doing research or doing your technical skill. Like, let's say you work fucking till like 8 p.m. It's in you, it's literally in your body to work and grind on the other shit till like 4 or 5 a.m. and then wake up at like fucking 10 the other day. And fucking, I be fucking fixing my shit because I just screenshot a thumbnail. But yeah, that relationship don't matter, bro. Well, I'll tell my younger self, only for the sake of experience. Like, it's not for the sake of stress. If you're stressing and shit, bro, just go get into another one, bro, for real. Get more experience, bro, for real. Like, this shit is not set up to fucking, this shit is not set up like the white picket fence shit, like high school sweetheart shit no more, bro. This shit's fried now. So just, if you're stressing about that shit, it does not matter, bro. Just get out that shit. 2, start chasing your shit, your dream, as early as possible. So that way you can find out, is that really your dream? Or is it just a phase? Or are you even built for the shit? Because how you even gonna know if you're built for the shit if you are never do it? Or you do it when you're like fucking, you do it when you're like older, and now what? Now like, yeah, bro. But fucking, That relationship is not important, and just start chasing your dream as soon as possible, bro. 3, always expect the worst, bro. Expect the worst in every single situation, but prepare for the best. People say prepare for the worst, expect the best. But I think you should prepare for the best and expect the worst. Because most of the times it's gonna be the worst. Honestly. And if you just prepare for the best or prepare the best you can, it's the same shit, it's just a different outlook, you know? It's like most of the times things aren't gonna go perfectly. And most of the times it's gonna do whatever your gut felt like was gonna happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Cause that too good to be true shit, it only exists when you bring yourself to a point that your life is too good to be true, in a sense. Like, my bad, I keep fixing my fucking hair, bro. I'm trying to get the thumbnail and not look retarded in this bitch. But yeah, like, the too good to be true shit starts happening when you've done all the work to get it. So it is possible for some shit to be too good to be true. Because I feel like my life is too good to be true now. But it's only like that because I put in the work. And it's like, now I'm about to be on year 10 of this shit. So why wouldn't it be? If I did all this, like, this learning and shit. Like, just expect the worst, yo. Expect the worst, prepare for the best. Fuck that. Prepare for the worst, expect the best shit. That shit is like, it's just a different perspective, and that doesn't even make sense. What is even, you can't prepare for the worst, bro. This shit gets treacherous. Like, life in general gets mad treacherous, bro. So if you just prepare for the best and expect the worst, you'll just have a better outlook on the shit. Like, just always assume the best thing is gonna happen, but be ready that the worst is gonna happen, because it probably is, bro. And those 3 things are really like the main ones, for real. What I would tell myself as a teen to get further. Take more risks too. If you could take more risk while you can, let's say like while you're living with your people or some shit, like take the risk, bro. Like, why would you not? Like, that's when you're allowed to take the most risks. Me, in my experience, I've been moved out since I was fucking 18, bro. So I had no choice but to just take risks. And ultimately it got me here, and it got me more comfortable in taking risks. And that's one of the 3 things I said, the skills that you said you should build on as a teen or as a young person, because you just get more confident with taking risks. So that's, again, just keep taking risks, bro. 1, that relationship does not fucking matter if it's bringing you stress. Leave that shit, young bull. 2, goddamn, what I say, bro? I think I have ADD or some shit. But yeah, that relationship does not matter. 2, you have more time and energy, so just chase your dreams as soon as possible while you have the most time and energy. Every day that you age, you just lose energy and you lose time. Literally, they say sleep, you can never get enough, you can't catch up on your hours of sleep. Well, I'm here to say that you also cannot catch up on your hours of living. So which one do you really want? Like, I honestly hate sleeping because it feels like the biggest fucking waste of time. So you can't do shit while you're sleeping. And if you put aside rest for long enough, you'll be living your dreams. So what the fuck do you need to go to sleep for? Not to dream, because if you're living your dream, you feel me? But yeah. Goddamn, that relationship does not matter if it brings you stress. Chase your dreams as early as possible while you have the most energy. 3, take them fucking risks, bro. Start chasing your dream and taking risks as soon as possible, bro. It'll just help you in the long run. That's what I would tell my younger self. Do that shit earlier. Start even earlier. I started at 15, bro. If I could tell myself when I was 15 that I would be here, I would have started when I was fucking like 10 or some shit, bro. And granted, everybody has like different paths and different motivations. But the earlier you start anything, the better off you'll do. If you want to be a fucking bodybuilder when you're 18 or some shit, if you start working out when you're 10, start working out when you're 12, do push-ups or some shit, like any little thing, it's like compound. It just compounds, bro. People talk about compound interest and shit all the time with like finances. Well, your life and your skills and your experiences can compound as well to take you to a crazy fucking point that you wouldn't even see coming. Like if I told you I thought I was gonna be a fucking brand designer, fashion designer at my age now, I would have did shit way like in a way different order than I did them initially for real. But nobody can nobody can really like tell you what way your shit is going. But the sooner you try to prepare for it or get ready for it or fucking just engineer yourself to be ready to take that on, the sooner it'll come for some reason. Like you don't get shit that you're not prepared for. You know what I'm saying? Like if I have like only 5 packages left, how is it even possible that I get 100 orders and I can handle that? Like I literally need to go buy more packaging before I can even take that shit on. You know what I'm saying? And then if you just do these things that I would have told my younger self, I would be even more prepared in this situation. And there's always a possibility, bro. I'm not gonna say it's not real, but you can go viral. You can get lucky. But most of the people who got somewhere is not that, bro. It just looks like that because at some point when you're deep into this path of shit, you just, something eventually just clicks as far as like for you to the consumer. Like something clicks in what your method and what they want to see because you just been putting shots up so fucking long, and then it looks like you blew up, but you didn't blow up. Like, and if you blow up, you have to keep doing that shit. Like you have to keep doing something crazy for it even to matter that you blew up, because otherwise you're gonna be what, like a one-hit wonder, bro. And that's like, yeah, you want a career out this shit or you want to just hit one time. Like same thing with the, for me, you just want to clap one time, gang. Like that's really, what really is it if you just clap one time? You just got lucky type shit. Why would you just want to clap one time? Like, but yeah, this to the young bulls and to the fucking, if you're trying to find yourself or see what you should do in life really, but this is things that I would emphasize to my younger self like greatly, because that shit just helped me get here. And if I knew that earlier, I wouldn't have spent so much stress and energy on these relationships that didn't work or expecting them. Being like idealistic, like wanting to be like wanting to achieve your grand dream, that's some idealistic shit. So you're probably idealistic with people and relationships, but that's, you can't be like that because people are who they are. And honestly, it doesn't matter how you treat people. They're just gonna do whatever they want to do, bro. That's a whole other shit. Like, you can't make people treat you good or bad, bro. They just do what they would do. So don't even spend that much time and energy in this shit, especially as a young person trying to become something like as of some grand, like just some grand shit, like career wise, artistically. Like you just can't be doing that because it's essentially a waste of time. You do gain experience, but essentially it's just a waste of time, and you're not gonna know that until after you deal with it. But that's why I'm saying I would tell my younger self, just get the fuck and chase the dream at a younger age as soon as possible. Take the risk as soon as possible. When you have the most energy you'll ever have, when you have the most time you'll ever have, like, because once you enter like the real world per se, now it's just a time game, bro. It just becomes a time game and money ball, and that's all it is, over and over. It's what can you do with your time, what can you do with your money? Is it gonna compound into the dream that you want to live, or is it gonna take away? And fucking, I'm trying to do this shit for like 40 more years for real. So it's like, what the fuck is an hour investment if it doesn't return anything in the long run of 40 years? But it also means you can waste an hour, but do you really want to be doing that? Depending on what you want to be, depending on where you're starting from, what you want. It depends what you want out of life, and you gotta sit with yourself and just really really just see what you want out of life, bro. I would say that's the last point, is just think about what you want out of life. Like, if you want to be, like, for me, I want to be an idea person, pretty much. I just want to, all these ideas that I have that have allowed me to fund my lifestyle, I want to be even some shit where, like, Sony's calling me up, right? I want to be an idea person, right? So, if you want to be, let's say, the biggest artist, or just have a successful career where you're making money to own property and whatnot on some smart shit, have investments, does it really entail being a great friend? Like, is being a great friend gonna help you get to there? Is being a partner gonna help you get to there? Is being the best boyfriend or girlfriend ever gonna help you get to there? And if it's not, then what the fuck are you doing it for? To be happy type shit? Everybody should be happy, but what's gonna make you happy, bro? Being happy right now, or working on some shit that's gonna pay you back in 10 years, 20 years? Like, what do you want out of life? And what are you doing? The shit that you're doing now, how does it fall into that? And that's something that I'm getting better at. And I would definitely tell my younger self, think about what you want out of life. Like, I really had to sit down and be like, what do I want out of life? And it's for pretty much what I'm doing to just hit even greater levels. And that does not have to do with being the best friend, being the best partner, being fucking a good person. Like, you know what I'm saying? And what even is a good and bad person? That's some whole other shit that I'll make a video on, because I think everybody should stop trying to be a good person and just be you, ultimately. But yeah, what do you want out of life? Think about it as young as possible, and think about what it takes to actually get there, and what are you doing that is actually going to get you there. You know what I'm saying? Is going out and having fun and going to fucking clubs and spending money on Jordans, is that going to make you be the best business owner? Is that a step into being a successful business owner? Is that a step into being a great artist? Is that a step into being a successful independent creative? Probably not. So that's the shit I would tell my younger self. Goddamn. Yeah, that relationship does not matter if it's costing you energy and time and happiness and shit. Goddamn, start chasing that shit early as possible. Start risk taking as early as possible, and think about, what do you really want out of life, and what are you doing that's gonna get you there? Because as days go on, you're running out of time and energy, and that's all it takes to get here. And so just be valuable with your shit, with what you choose to do with your shit. But yeah, young bulls, y'all was just fucking with that last shit about as a teen, what skills to build. So this is what I would tell myself as a teen, as a young person in the position I am today. Yeah.